All right, we are back for the varsity night now. JV just sadly fell 3-2 against Augustana. Really good game. But back for the varsities. They're playing New Mexico State. But I think New Mexico State has two teams because I think we played one 2 or 3 weeks ago, and now this is the other one.
I think one is named the Pistols and one is named the Aggies. I think that's the difference.
I think this is the Aggies.
Yeah, I think this is Aggies
so. But Rick, do you know our lineup now?
I think I do at this point. We got Unquist, we got Microchip, we got Carter sitting over there in the hub again. Hopefully they're getting this dub over New Mexico.
Yeah, we saw last week a big Raider win, 3-0.
Over Kansas State?
Over Kansas State, yeah. Made Kansas State look like nothing.
Yeah,
so
Kansas is nothing.
Yeah.
What is in Kansas? Not Kansas City, that's in Missouri.
Yeah. But hopefully we get a repeat here for our Rocket League night tonight with the varsity guys.
We have no idea what the New Mexico lineup is, as we have to kind of wait for that one to the game to start. So
yeah,
we're waiting for that.
Carter not having his headset on might mean that the game's going to start in a little bit. So
that's only 29, and you put a headset on in half a second, so that can happen any game, any time.
That is true. You look to the right, though, we don't have an invite yet.
Our little blue Octane is just chilling.
Yeah.
You think we can join the game? You think we can join the game and play?
And play? I think both of us are terrible. We would.
If you combine our strengths,
we'd be just as good as Furball.
Furball was in there. He was playing. He was balling. If you guys don't know, we had an absolute great player playing against our JV. His name was Top Furball, and he was probably the best player I've ever seen in my life. He would hit that ball. So good. So good.
Cap.
But hopefully we don't see a Top Furball this game, as that was kind of...
No. All right, Carter put his headset on.
Carter's ready. He gave a little wave to the camera earlier. Hoping to see that again. A little crowd interaction.
He is the photogenic one of the group.
Well, he gets put up front, so they decided he was the one who the camera should be showing.
If you're Coach Willing here, what do you think you tell the guys before the game starts?
You give him a little hype speech. You go full on Kobe Bryant mode and make that Mamba mentality installed in their brains, looking to absolutely destroy New Mexico. As what do you tell these guys? They're all high-level players. They're probably one of the best players in North America, probably top 500 if I would guess. Maybe that's a little stretch, but they're up there. What do you coach these guys?
I mean,
hit the ball.
Yeah, that's what I tell them. I don't know anything about Rocket League.
Hit the ball on goal. Make sure if the ball goes on your goal, you hit the ball out.
Good mentality, right?
That's what I would say. Well, he's a coach for a reason, so he probably has some great insight. They're probably looking to continue what they were doing last week, as they had a lot of great passes in the middle, as it seems like the Rocket League, the Raider style, getting the balls off the backboard in the center and trying to connect on it. JV didn't get every single ball on target or even connect on the pass, but Varsity's been looking really good, especially against Kansas State last week, where they got every single connection on target. And then you see you get a lot of goals. Remember Unquist getting quite a few goals in there.
Yeah, and it was a good turnaround because I remember the first 2 weeks we commentated, the Rocket League teams, or the varsity team fell.
Absolute
back
sweeps.
to back, and then we turned around and beat Kansas State 3-0. So hopefully today against New Mexico, it just keeps going up.
Hopefully it'll be a little better.
Yeah. This will be another best-of-5 series, first to win 3 games, just like normal.
Anything else to add before the game? What's your name?
Oh, yeah. I'm Jonas. You are?
I'm Rick.
I forgot we didn't introduce because we just came off of the JV stream.
And I hope you guys are watching that, otherwise you're missing out.
Yeah.
Carter disappeared. He's not the front man anymore. Now we see Unquist sitting over there. They're having a last-minute talk. Probably connection issues?
Maybe. But if you just entered the hub, make sure you stick around and watch some Varsity Rocket League tonight.
We're talking to you people online.
Think they heard us?
I don't think so. Maybe it should be louder. Stay. see people leaving. How dare they? Well, some top-notch Rocket League gaming. You can see what's on the screen. Look, Jonas, we're on the screen over there and over there.
Whoa.
That's us.
We're everywhere.
Wow. That is crazy. Looking dapper, dude. Looking dapper.
Thanks, man. I'm wearing the same thing I wear every day.
Really? You ever wash it?
Well, not the exact same thing.
Whoa.
I wear some sort of Raider hoodie, sweatpants or soccer pants, and some dusty slides.
Really? That's a crazy fit.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the Club Monaco pullover with the Club Monaco sweaters with a belt on.
Yeah, no Raider stuff.
No.
Fake.
I'm a defender.
All right. Let's never say that again.
I'll never say that again. As we're still waiting for this game to start, it's 33. I hope the guys are warming up something. As we still see a little blue, cute Octane over on the right. We should adjust our little car. We should make him fabulous. We should make our car fabulous.
Never gets seen on film.
We see it, so it's important. Some updates on Jeep Raider Athletics as the women's lost 4-1 earlier tonight against Jamestown. Well, we don't like Jamestown. Do you like Jamestown?
No.
No. Why not?
Because they were in the G-Pack.
They were in the G-Pack. And where are they?
North Dakota.
Do we like North Dakota?
Nope.
Nope. What's in North Dakota?
Nothing.
Nothing really.
Polar bears.
Polar bears. Wow. We're in the Antarctic nearly if you're in North Dakota.
Yeah, if you're in line at the hub, make sure you stick around, like I said earlier.
Nothing personal if you leave, but we will note your name down and find you afterwards. And possibly... Let's not finish that sentence. We're waiting. We are anticipating this event as you guys are warming up, possibly. Connection issues, possibly. We see Carter and Mike Roach.
Oh, and Unquist. All three of them now. In Rocket League. We're in the group with them, or at least two of them.
Two of them. As we see a Fennec and an Octane Jonas. The most two popular cars in Rocket League. I wish I was a tryhard enough to know exactly what skins they have to give some insight, but as someone's getting to blame.
Don't think Blake is to blame for the delay.
If so, we have to get after him. Oh, he can.
There we go. We're in a group now.
Something's happening. All three players have gathered. Maybe the New Mexican.
Oh, there we go. Joining.
This game is finally getting underway as it's time to get excited, Jonas.
Yep, here we go.
Game one of Northwestern versus New Mexico State University Aggies about to get underway as we're seeing people trying to load in at this point. Maybe we should go over the lineup again, as a lot of people entered the hub who have no idea possibly what the lineup is, but they should, as anyone should. So we got Unquist, we got Mike Roach, and we got Carter sitting up there ready to play New Mexico State University, also known as the Aggies.
Yeah, it looks like maybe some more connection issues because we're in the game, but no one has joined yet.
No one has. New Mexico possibly being chickens, and
I'm not sure if they have internet in New Mexico.
I'm not sure either. Do they? Do they have Wi-Fi?
I don't know. You ever been to New Mexico?
No.
Yeah, don't go.
Why not? What's
Yeah,
what's there?
nothing.
Albuquerque?
Yeah.
They got Walter White over there.
Yeah.
I don't really want to meet him.
Mexico is also the chili capital of the world.
Really?
Yeah.
I can imagine a few more things that there are abundance of in New Mexico, but probably not better not being said at the hub.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
And we're getting a countdown.
Here we go.
And we're off. Getting a good kick off in Unquist. Micro's following this ball up as we're seeing a unique car.
Yeah, so the Raiders now in the orange.
Let's see who the Aggies brought. This is
We're getting the naming switched.
As we're looking at the new Mexico lineup, I was to see, oh boy, Sad Lad RL. RL possibly standing for Rocket League. I'm not sure what else it could stand for. We've got Classy TX, not sure what TX stands for, but I know what Classy means. And we got Daily Scrub. Well, I know what a scrub is, so we'll call it Scrub. Microach following his ball up as it gets popped in the air. What's that name?
Daily.
We'll call him Daily. Carter getting a shot on target off the post, nearly going in. Nearly early leads for the Raiders within a minute, but this one doesn't sadly go in. Classy getting taken out. Daily following it up, but not really able to.
And like we said, best of 5 series, first to win 3 games. And this is game 1.
As this ball is getting saved by Unquist, a shot on goal goes in by Daly, the scrub, making it 1-0 for the Aggies. It looks like a double commit by the Raiders is what did that in, as Unquist get the save, but Microach is going up for that as well, not really being able to follow up on that shot by New Mexico. As Microach popped this one up off the backboard, but Classy TX is there to clear this one out. As Carter is looking to miss this ball, which is surprising, and this ball goes in.
Yeah, and one little simple mistake there leads to a dangerous counterattack by New Mexico, and they're able to...
A weird bounce.
Yeah.
Well, I know all about weird bounces.
Yeah.
As I absolutely whiffed on this Saturday too. But mine didn't go in.
But the Raiders find themselves down 2-0.
Hopefully getting the turn back, mentality change. This is all about mentality now, as we've seen him do some magic. Carter getting right back into the game after that mistake. Sending the ball up to the Aggie side of the field. Daly getting the ball off the backboard again, flicking it over to one person, including his teammate. 2 persons, including his teammate. Unquist is shot off and scores!
Raiders get back into this game, and once again, it's the man Unquist finding the back of the net here.
A Carter, great 50-50, getting a great bounce in the middle of the field, and Unquist read that really well to slot that one back into
Carter
the net.
able to find the bump onto the New Mexico player that was coming in, yeah.
Making up for that mistake earlier, very much involved in that goal for the Raiders. As Classy goes up in the air, trying to follow the ball himself, but he kind of misses it. Unquist, good save as the game's counted. Daly getting another good save too, the scrub. Microach sending it off the backboard. This ball is pretty dangerous because Unquist is there sending it up against the backboard. No one there to follow it up, as Sad Lad was up there already pre-seen. He read that really well. Great save by Carter.
And a 50 from Microach, so they're able to keep it at 2-1.
As Carter keeps control of this one in his own corner, but Classy takes it off him. Microach not able to get there, but covers his goal enough to not get a shot off. As a goal for the Aggies. Sada is able to put this one away after ball off the backboard. Unquist not sure what to do there. Tries to cover as much of the goal. I think the backflip there might have taken him out of the line of the ball, but
yeah,
good goal by the Aggies. As we continue this game, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. As Carter takes this one up, and Classy goes up in the air off the ceiling, a shot, but this one goes wide. Good save, Unquist. That's one.
Able to get the 50-50 there and keep the ball out of the net. Gets credited with the save.
As Classy takes this one and scores.
Once again, another backboard pass for the Aggies, able to get this one in.
The Raiders having a tough time with the backboard passes.
Yeah.
We're losing to a guy named Scrub.
But like you said before, Rick, it's all about mentality now.
It is. As Scrub takes this one up in the air, but Unquist there to get a pass to Carter. Nearly, but didn't really come off as Microach goes up in the air. Great control by him, but runs out of boost, so not really able to follow this one up. As Classy places right back to Microach, going up himself, getting a great touch off the backboard. Carter's there, but not able to get a shot off. As Carter plays this one out. Carter looking really back into the game after that one mistake in the corner, looking dangerous with a few plays.
Yeah, Raiders looking to get a clearance here. able to do it. Goes on frame. Classy with the save though.
Getting blown up in the process. A little frustration possibly. As Sandbat is able to clear this one out. And Microach will follow this one up with Scrubs there earlier than him. Unquiz clearing it out again as all three players are back. Great
and
shot!
Continuing for it. He gets the clearance and realizes that he can boost and get the next hit there.
All the Aggies were looking at each other. Someone had to follow that one up, but they were just looking at each other, pointing at each other. And they aren't able to get this one out. And Unquiz, great shot.
Aaron gets a second of the goal, or second of the game.
Unquiz taking the Rocket League team on his back.
The Raiders can find a quick third goal here. It gives them at least just under a minute to make something happen.
As Scrub tries to clear this one out, but the ball is getting centered as Classy makes an easy, comfortable save, keeping control of it. Unquiz with a little follow-up. Carter up, trying to get a shot off, getting a shot off. Which will, oh, great save by the Scrub. What a Scrub. Ooh, this ball's getting centered. This might be dangerous for the Raiders, but Unquiz is there. The Scrub getting the ball off. This ball bounces weird off the ball.
Yeah, weird little bounce coming off the roof there, it looked like.
The wall kills it, basically. Keeping the ball on the floor. And Classy gets a great read, putting it one away.
Yeah, so not looking too good in the game one for the Raiders here.
But 26 seconds, a lot can happen. I can do quite a lot in 26 seconds.
Hopefully the Raiders can get something back here for the mentality and, you know, put the game one behind them and move on to the game two.
As Carter goes up to the ceiling, I'm not really able to get a play off. Microach getting a ball to Unquiz off the backboard. Classy's there to read it. He's got some great reads this game, Classy. He knows arena really well. And his ball gets slammed onto the ground.
Yeah, New Mexico State take game one 5-2. So they go 1-0 up into the series. But now, Rick, like we said, the most important game is coming up, game two.
One. We've seen it, JV. You get that second win, it's all about putting it away. As first game, both teams are warming up to each other, figuring each other out. The Aggies came out very strong, but hopefully the Raiders can answer and know what way they play and who of their players are the ones to target. Maybe for some demos.
Yeah, if you're the coach here, what do you tell the boys?
I think right now it's all about the defense. It's getting those balls off the backboard, away from danger, getting them out, getting the reads off. I think the Aggies have been better in reading the ball off the bounces. That's, I think, where the improvements for the Raiders lie. They've gotten some great chances. They've forced some great saves. As we look at the stats, both teams have equal amount of saves and equal amount of shots. So it's all about that defense on the backboard.
Yeah, I think Raiders now know that, hey, we can score on these guys. We just have to make sure we stop them from scoring as many goals.
The score does not reflect at all how that game felt, in my opinion.
Yeah, New Mexico just able to capitalize on those chances.
As you see, an interesting tactic on the kickoff there, as two of the same side hitting the ball, that will create a pinch.
Yeah, and Carter able to read it off the backboard there.
Unquiz popping that one up. Carter is there, maybe to connect on it, and he does, but Classy's there to read it again. His reads have been insane, getting a great shot off. Off the backboard, still not clear. Saturday coming in live, great save by Mark Roach. Coming off of the backboard, flipping early to keep himself in the air to make the save as Scrub flicks it over. Mark Roach clearing this one up. This one's not going on target as Classy's there to get the read and score. As the
some good defense from the Raiders for a little bit, but once again, another pass off the backboard into the 6 is just dangerous for the Raiders.
As Classy has proven to be a great reader of the play. That's how he gets in great positions and gets great shots off. I think he's the one to target for the Raider team.
Yeah, this one looks dangerous, but Carter able to get a redirect on it.
Good redirect as one goes off the backboard.
Once again.
Off the backboard. Well, Classy is there again. Like we talked about in between the games, the Aggies like to play with the backboard, and it pays off as they get very firm, hard passes off. Classy is looking very important with the reads, like I said earlier, as he does a great job of seeing the ball and where the trajectory is going. Carter getting a free ball in the middle, but actually contested by Scrub, who blows up one of the Raiders. This game looking a little one-sided so far by the Aggies, as the Raiders not really getting any shots up yet. Saying that Carter gets an attack off, as Daly gets a little flip reset off nearly. Popping in the Aggies corner, a little air dribble by Sadlad, getting it over Carter. This ball going off the post, but it's not there yet. Hitting both posts and being out.
Yeah, and a little miss by Unquist there. Carter able to get it out, but again,
Off the backboard.
off the backboard, or off the, not necessarily the backboard, but off the back wall.
Off the back ball. Daly
it's
scrub.
One little mistake from Unquist there pulls Carter out of position to save it off the line, and means that he isn't there for the follow-up.
Sorry with the little whiff, sadly. Raiders making 2 mistakes for 2 goals now. Microach going up in the air, playing off the backboard. Hopefully someone's following up there. No. As Carter is getting his ball in his own corner. Daly going up for it, contesting him there, and he keeps the ball there. Not really able to make a play there as Microach goes up on the field. Unquist with a shot off. Great save by Scrub, being an absolute scrub in the third side, but Carter scores.
Carter gets the follow-up.
Raiders looking to get back into this game.
Unquist also coming through and
A great shot.
bulldozing at least one player for New Mexico out of the goal, which gives Carter not an easy finish, but
Unquist with a great shot in the first place. That was a brilliant save by the Aggies and a good follow by the Raiders. That was a good play. As Micro's taking his one, getting a shot up, but sad lads there for the defense. We've not really seen a stop for a ball on the other team, whiffing every single ball, as the Aggies looking really solid, every single player of them. As Unquist getting booted off the ball and getting blown up. One tap and one blown up. He got targeted there.
Yeah.
I think the Aggies have figured out who the player to be is on the Raider team. As Unquist plays to himself, getting snuffed out by Scrub.
Classy gets demoed there.
Finally. Took him long enough. Good save by Unquist as Classy blows up Microach. Classy going.
Unquist keeps going.
Good save by Classy as he got blown up, so he spawned back in his own corner, being able to make that save. As Carter pops it up to the sidewall, ball getting centered, but Sadlat's there. I don't think any of the Raiders were there to connect on it. This ball gets cleared. Maybe pull in front of the Raider goal. Class is there to make a play, but a little weird play as this ball goes on target, but Daly Scrub's there. Daly Scrub looking to be the center of the defense for the Aggies.
Yeah, Scrub. There it is, Microach. Looks like he made something happen from nothing there. You know, they will hit it off the back wall, and Classy just misses the ball. So once again, one tiny mistake leads to a goal. And this time, at least, it's in favor of the Raiders, and they find themselves right back in this, just down by 1.
At this level in Rocket League, the players rarely make mistakes, so capitalizing on those mistakes that do happen.
Yeah, this looks like this shot's on frame too.
Great save by Daly Scrub, as we established earlier. He's kind of in charge of that defense, it looks like.
Yeah.
I want to see how many saves he has at the end of this game, as Unquist is going for the air dribble, flicking it over. Carter's there in front of goal. Can he connect on it?
He can. Carter realizing he can't get there before the New Mexico State player does.
Daly Scrub
so he turns
again.
it into a 50-50 ball that he ends up winning.
It's 2 players off Northwestern going into that 50-50. Daly Scrub with a great save again, but Carter's there to dunk on him like an absolute basketball NBA player.
Yeah, Raiders able to claw back and from 3-0 down to 3-3 with just over a minute remaining in game 2.
Classy going up, reading this ball, popping up in the air. This ball is going to the Northwestern, to the Aggies.
Carter makes a save there.
It's a good save.
But once again, off the back wall, Microach finds somewhat of a clearance.
This ball is going up off the ceiling. Sadlat's there to make a shot, but he kind of whiffs it. Goes up in the air. Classy's there again, all over the Northwestern defense. As Scrub gets the ball into the center. Sadlat's there to connect. Is the ball going in? No, it's going off the post. As Classy's there to make a little dribble happen. Unquist snuffs it out. Try to fake him. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, and Unquist takes it off the wall.
That was nearly nice. It wasn't nice, but it was nearly nice. Scrub controls his ball, playing back to his own teammate on his own half.
This might be an awkward bounce too.
Carr is snuffing this one up, luckily. For Raiders, as he sees it again.
10 seconds left. Can the Raiders make something happen?
As Carr gets blown up there. Microach Selly getting his ball taken off, and Mike Unquist is there, trying to keep the ball off the floor, but getting a flick off, but Scrub is there again, being an absolute thorn into the side of the Raiders. Ball's still in the air. This ball will remain in the air. Still in the air. Stays in the air. Is he going to the ground? I don't think so. It might hit the ground there.
There we go. Going into overtime in game 2. Next goal will take this game.
This ball's going right to Carter, who is looking for a ground pinch, but doesn't get it off. Michael is there really high up in the air.
Yeah.
Carter doesn't really hit this ball.
But he challenges for the 50 and
recovering from his own little misread. As Daily Scrub gets this one off the backboard, maybe going for a double tap. Shot out is there. Classy is still there, trying to get a shot off. Both players don't hit the ball, so Michael's there to pick it up. But Scrub's there again, being an absolute thorn to the side of the Raiders.
Unquist just wide the post. Maybe a New Mexico State counterattack.
Classy getting nearly a great play on the double tap, getting the redirect off the sidewall. But Carter is there to play this one upfield.
Classy
missing
still
the ball.
dangerous.
Salad's there to make the defensive play happen, and Scrub is playing it up the field right to Unquist and Carter, who are there to read the ball and play back to the opponent's half. Little friendly lift tap happened in there, so the sparks fly. Unquist with the ball here.
It's going to be off the back wall here. Make sure the Raiders.
Great save! Great save by Mike Roach.
And then Unquist challenges the 50, able to win it.
Unquist the ball now. As
beats his man.
The Scrub's there to beat him, but Micro still has it as he goes for a little flick. Oh, and then he gets it under him. He did get a bump. Oh, the crossbar on the other post. This ball is getting pumped in the air by Classy as time goes on. As we see 1 minute, nearly 2 minutes of overtime. This ball getting off the crossbar by the Aggies.
Both teams sharing crossbar shots now.
Cancel each other out. As Classy takes this one to his own goal.
Almost a mistake.
Nearly a dunk. Unquist playing his ball up. Scrub's there, trying to get a read off of him. Carter's there. Everyone's all over each other. Unquist, shot on frame. Oh, goal!
Carter able to find the goal here.
Unquist. Oh no, Carter. Carter redirects this one.
Carter redirects.
What a goal!
Unable to make the save, and the Raiders come back from 3-0 down with 4 unanswered and take game 2 4-3. And the series is all tied up now at 1-1.
Insane play by Carter there, who's been looking really good this game. As the whole Raider team has been looking good game. As we take a look at the stats, Carter with 3 goals.
With the hat trick.
The hat trick. And Mike Roach 2 saves. We see him make some big plays in the goal, keeping that Raider defense nice and tight, even though they conceded 3 goals. Again, off the back wall, which we talked about before the game. As we look at the New Mexico State, one thing that really stands out is those 6 saves for Daily Scrub as we head into
game 3. One thing I think, though, was we were talking about all the backboard goals, back wall goals. The Raiders started being a little more aggressive defensively, saying that it's better to go and miss the ball off the backboard than to wait for New Mexico State to possibly have a free hit. And now the series all tied up at 1-1.
Scrub going up, Mike Roach able to contest that one as this ball's getting popped up to the Aggies goal, hoping to connect on it. Scrub's there for another save. That was a good save. He made it look easy, even though it was quite difficult to make. Mike Roach playing it through 3 Aggies players all on top of each other, having a little team meeting during the game. A little cuddling session, possibly. Scrub making a little jump, saying, nope, I'm not going for that. As Unquist playing this to his own corner. Carter's going to pop this one to the center of the field. As the Aggies get a decent shot off, but it doesn't go on goal. Scrub's there to get a shot off, and it goes in. Scrub not only being important on defense, but also on offense.
Yeah. A little unfortunate that the Raiders get dragged out of position there. No one's back in goal. But I gotta say, I think that's one of the first goals that isn't off the backboard.
No, this is a bounce. Also from the back wall position though.
Yeah.
So Classy there, read this one. Unquist immediately going for the pressure. As Carter's going up, sending his ball right to Salah, who pops up to the goal. Can the deep Raiders get back? Microach.
Great save by Microach there.
Made it look
And
easy.
Unquist down for the counterattack. Looks like he's gonna try to throw in a little cross here.
Doesn't really get it off. As this ball's going right to Daily Scrub, who's being central to this Aggies team. I don't want to glaze it too much because he's still a New Mexican person.
Microach again with the save. Raiders struggling to find a clearance here. There we go. Now we able to get into the New Mexico State half, but it goes right back to the Raiders half.
Scrub again, redirecting one. Getting dangerous, it's stuck in front of the goal. Unquist is up there to clear it. And Carter finally clears it definitely, but that was looking dangerous.
Yeah.
As Daily Scrub is there. Not really being able to do much. As Microach takes one up. Sad lad going up for it now. As the ball goes bouncing around like a bouncy ball.
Carter back into the middle, gonna force a save here.
Scrub playing is up the field right to Unquist, who takes a great touch. Keep control of the ball, but kind of loses it there. As Class there, shot darted, but Unquist there, good save.
But Raiders were in goal there that time.
Good pass by Sadlat. The Scrub's trying to connect, but Unquist is there to get the 50-50 off. Classy TX not really being. He had a great start, being kind of invisible ever since, so hopefully he stays invisible. I don't want to jinx it, but it's kind of did for the JV
Off
team.
the backboard again, though. Raiders need to get something there, and they did.
Sadlat getting his ball right to him as Unquist clears it.
The ball's still in the Raiders half, though. Microach able to win the 50 there.
Carter, great shot!
Classy able to make the save, though.
Typical Classy. I hope his controller disconnects. Same view, Scrub. Disconnect your controller. Stop playing. Stop having fun.
The Raiders starting to put some pressure, though, on this New Mexico State back line. But unfortunately, nothing falling for him.
Microach going for the air dribble, getting 4 touches around Sadlad, who went up to challenge him, but couldn't get connection on the ball.
Yeah.
As Classy is kind of looking out of this game.
A very back and forth game so far, but New Mexico State does have that 1-goal advantage.
So the Raiders need to get something on this.
Yeah.
As the ball's going on target, but
Unquist with a save.
that was a good save.
But back into the mix again, forcing a clearance from Microach here. Again, back in. Unquist with the clearance. Back in again. Carter able to get it to the New Mexico State half.
Scrub is there, back there to continue to make this, making Unquist go into Narnia. He's like Alice in Wonderland, going through that rabbit hole, disappearing. Good save by.
Line clearance from Classy there.
First time we've seen Classy do something in about 7 minutes.
Yeah, 30 seconds left here. The Raiders have to get something going.
Carter's there to follow it up, staying up into the midfield. Scrub's dribbling, but he's getting chased. Come on, blow him up, blow him up. No, it doesn't really happen. This ball's getting sent to Sadlat's there, trying connecting it. Unquist doesn't get great clearance on it. Ball off the backboard.
Fortunately, though, countdown seconds once the ball hits the floor.
But we've seen the Raiders and the Aggies try their best to keep this ball on the ground, but it goes on the ground. And we're seeing a
1-0 win to the Aggies there, who take the series up 2-1. But one thing, though, like I touched on earlier about the Raiders, is they're starting to play more aggressively on defense. Go for those backboard 50s. Don't let New Mexico have the backboard for free.
We've seen 2 incredibly high-scoring games go to a 1-0 game.
Yeah, that wasn't scored off of a backboard. A little bit of a back pass and bounce, but didn't attack the backboard like they did, and the Raiders, looks like they got a couple shots off, but unfortunately nothing fell for them. Some saves from New Mexico.
Nothing special in the stats, as the game only became a 1-0, as we're seeing every single player got at least a save, and this time Classic TX is leading in the saves for New Mexico Aggies, as Daly scored an insane that second game with 6 saves.
Yeah.
To remind you guys, with Unquist leading in saves this time with 3 saves.
Yeah, very back and forth game there. I think both teams had similar shots and saves, and New Mexico just able to find the goal. And that's, like we said earlier, you know what, Rick? It doesn't matter what the score of the game is, as long as you have more goals than the other team.
Doesn't matter how many saves you get, doesn't matter how many shots you get, as long as they're in that net, you see that goal explosion.
Yep. And here we go, game 4 with the Aggies up.
Carter getting a free open goal! Great start for the Raiders. Carter getting an open goal off the kickoff.
Yeah, Raiders take a quick 1-0 lead in this game 4. Great start.
Sad lad being too slow and possibly sad about that goal.
Yeah, and if you know anything from the JV game, if you watch that, our Raiders team got scored on almost every kickoff and were able to come back, so it's still anybody's game.
So Micro just going off the back, getting an air dribble in, getting a great flick over Sadlad, who is able to punch away. Good save apparently by the game for Classy. I didn't really see that, nor did I see the shot goal, but the game deemed it as an epic save. As Daly takes one up the sidewall.
See right there, Unquist being a little aggressive. He might not win that 50,
but he's going up there
enough to challenge it.
Because Daly there was sent flying, so he couldn't get a connection on that pass. As Classy is now taking over defensive duties, Daly says, I want to go up there. I want to be like Manuel Neuer, going sweeper keeper mode. And Classy TX is going, I'll stay back.
Yeah, now the Raiders with that 1 goal advantage, you know. If they just play good defense and maybe find another goal here and there, it's
look at it.
look good.
They get a 2-2 in the series. That'll be great. As Carr gets blown up.
Micro for a little bit of a dribble.
Oh, the flip reset! Nearly able to dunk on it. Unquist not being able to follow up on it. As the Aggies clears one out. It took them 2 players to clear that ball out. That says a lot.
Ball back into the New Mexico State half.
Scrub taken up in the air. Carter missing it, sadly.
But still challenging the 50.
Still.
Forcing something to happen.
We're kind of copying the Aggies defense. They've been doing this the whole time.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to necessarily win the 50-50, but it still puts in that fear of what if they do?
What if I get hit on the bumper?
No,
and the ball goes on goal.
And there we go. Once again, looks like a goal from nothing.
As Carter, Sadlat, absolutely.
Yeah, see, and that's just a 50. Another 50-50 that Microach is able to win, and Raiders take this 2-0 lead in this game 4.
People who don't know Rocket League would say that I was lucky, but Microach turns his car in such a way to get that 50-50 off. He got his whole bottom of the car, which is the biggest platform of the car, behind that ball.
And here we're going to see another wall pass that is contested. Once again, like we touched on, where the Raiders need to do that.
We're seeing a little bit of lag even. That New Mexico connection. As Unquiz uses his little booty to clear his ball. Unquiz keeping the ball, being an absolute bulldozer.
Leaving it for Microach here.
Classy's reading this, going for an air dribble, clearing his ball out, getting a few touches in. His ball getting centered. Sadlad's there, but also Carr is there. Carr's been doing really well after that misread the first game. He's completely recovered, getting a few goals in and a lot of good saves and defensive plays.
Yeah.
So proving to be a very valuable teammate on this Rocket League team.
And Microach wins the 50, puts it back in the box.
As this ball's getting popped up in the air. Scrub going up for it. Classy going up for it. A great play by the Aggies.
And they're able to claw one back.
It was a very good passing play. We can't take it away from them as the Scrub's going up there. He sees his teammate Classy getting a great read of this play. And a hard shot too. Yeah. This ball's going 65 miles per hour, as the stats say.
I think it's going to come down to which team can win more 50-50 balls and are able to put those in dangerous areas.
As you see Classy going up for this ball, sending it to the Raiders half. Carter saying it back to him, saying, I can do the same thing you guys can do. Uncles have a great save. Classy nearly being able to fill up
Just misses it, which was lucky for the Raiders because no one was back there in the goal.
nearly able to fill up on his own pass as Unquist booms it out. Classy booms it right back at him, being able to fill up. Oh. Great save by Carter!
A little misread from Microch there. Carter makes a save. Unquist with another save. Still not cleared though. Carter going up. Unable to find it, but then Microch finds it.
And it's still not very clear. Satellite's being able to put. Now it's clear. That was a great save by Carter. That was a lot more difficult than it looked like.
Yeah.
Classy had an open goal, but Carter said no. No. Satellite going up for getting a shot off target, and no one's there to defend that shot, tying the game up 2-2.
2-2 with 1 minute left. The Raiders now know that they have to score, because if they don't, either goes to overtime or if Aggies are able to score, they'll take the series.
This is a practice shot. They practice this every day, getting a ball from way up, nearly at the ceiling, just blasting it on goal. No one was there deciding to defend it for the Raiders. As Unquist, the same thing, sends it back up in the air as Scrub, proving to be a defensive asset for the Aggies. As Microch getting shut off,
and there it is.
Scoring.
A big goal for the Raiders there.
Sending the Raiders up 2-3. Microch being very valuable, as this is his second goal, I think.
A lot of goals in the series so far. So 3-2 with just 48 seconds left. Huge goal for the Raiders there.
As another kickoff. Carter following up, having an open goal. Sad is there to Sally. Send it away. Sad is also able to keep control of this ball. As Carter gets it off of him. Unquist going up in the air. This ball's going on target. Scrub up a great save. Carter's still there. Unquist blown up. He would have been there to follow the ball up, so that's a good demo by them.
Yeah, but I was going to say, it looks like a shot on goal, but Unquist there. Raiders just have to play solid defense for 20 more seconds.
As this ball's going to send up. You see no one going up in the air. Unquist
finds the clearance, but does get demoed, so the Raiders are down a man until he responds.
An air dribble so far. Gets a decent 50-50 off. This ball's on the ground, nowhere near the Raider goal, and this ball will probably not gone yet. Yeah. That was a cheeky demo. That wasn't very visible, but
the Raiders just need to get the ball clear. And there we go.
Right on the goal line.
The Raiders are able to put the ball onto the ground, take this game 3-2. What a game.
That's a 2-2 in the series.
Yeah, so the series is now tied up 2-2.
Same thing as JV. We're going to a third game.
Fifth game. All the way to the best of 5 again.
And this time the Raiders are coming off a winning game. The JV came off a losing game, so hopefully we can carry that momentum right into that last game.
Yeah, the Raiders now know be aggressive on the backboards. They know they can score. They can win 50s. They can win kickoffs.
Looking at the stats, we see 2 defensive masterclasses by Unquist and Daily Scrub, both having 4 saves. And like we said, Microch being very important for that Raider team with 2 goals. However, I want to point out that every single player that's playing so far is within 200 points of each other. And that means that they're all mostly equal.
They're all contributing in some way.
And we love to see that.
But here we go. Once we get one more ready up, we'll go to the game 5, which means...
Come on, Unquist, let's do this.
Whoever wins this next game wins the series.
As we see the Raiders looking a little excited. Got a little fist bump from Unquist. He's ready. Carter leaning forward. We always know if someone's leaning forward, that's a power stance.
Here we go, game 5. This is winner takes all.
Blowing him up. Satellite getting blown up by Carter. I knew as soon as he leaned forward, he's gonna kill someone. He was ready to break some ankles. Well, tires at this point. The suspensions. Axles. As Unquist passing his...
He was looking for the pass to the middle, and Satellite able to get the demo.
Satellite blowing Carter up, some revenge there. It was a very good thing that they're not in the same room, otherwise we see maybe some fights break out.
Microch unable to find the double tap there.
As Unquist sends it off to the side. Satellite getting a pass off, possibly? No, he doesn't. Carter there to make the read. Great play by him. As the ball gets sent up into midfield, Unquist there to connect on it with a bouncing shot. Satellite making a save. The game doesn't count it, but that was definitely a good save. And Satellite with an actual save this time, according to the game.
Already a minute played. There we go. There we see Unquist challenging the backboard.
Classy passing to himself.
This is the backboard, the dangerous spot.
There's no teammate up to Aggies to connect off the crossbar. Unquist playing to the side. That's safe. That's fine. We're doing well here. Microach playing this ball up. And Sadlad going up in the air. He's proven to be very good with those aerials and connecting with good strikes.
Yeah, here we go now into the New Mexico half.
Carter with the 50-50. Kind of losing it, but it's going to his own corner where it's quite safe. As Daly
Off the backboard, though, the Raiders need to get something here.
Carter's there, booming this ball up.
Like I said, the backboard is one of the most dangerous spots here for the Aggies.
Carter makes a little fake play as Microach gets a shot off.
Puts it back on frame.
Great play! What a play by the Raiders. Carter getting a fake off. Microach is there to read it and shoot it on goal. The Aggie defense was getting sent, absolutely sent.
Yeah, the big goal for the Raiders there.
Sadlad possibly getting his mechanics all wrong as you saw him flip up while he had to flip down.
Yeah, the Raiders find themselves 1-0 up in game 5. Either, you know, a good goal for advantage, a good little buffer in case something happens in defensive line.
As Carter pops his one in the air. Daly taking a touch right in front of his goal, so Unquist is like, I'll take that, but sadly couldn't take it. Buzzing booms all the way to the Aggies goal. Carter pass to Unquist, barely able to not connect. As this ball goes right to Classy.
Unable to put it on frame, but still off the backboard, still in a dangerous area. Lundqvist looks like he's going to get a clearance and maybe a dangerous counter.
1v1 versus Classy.
And he beats him.
Around him. Oh, but Scrub's there to make a great save for the Aggies. As this ball's going on target, Carter. Unlucky bounce to the Raiders there, off the crossbar.
Carter tries to make a save here, thinking it might go on frame. It goes just above, falls right back into the 6. Sadlad able to tap it in for 1-1. So we're exactly halfway through the game.
1-1.
And it's all tied up.
It's all tied up. So what can the Raiders do here to win this game? As we see Microach going for the back boost. Unquist going up the wall earlier than Classy. Getting another tap off. This ball's going to the center. Microach not able to get a score off that. As the ball still goes to the middle of the field. And Daly doing something.
Able to flick it into the
somehow
northwestern half.
As it goes. It bounce. Oh, we nearly saw an absolute demolition.
Yeah, it looks like they were going for a pinch there. Able to make a save again. And somehow Daly Scrub able to get it in off the post.
Somehow his ball ends up in the Raider goal as Daly Scrub looking to be the most valuable player for the Aggies. And in the last game, big players make big plays, as Daniel Swear says.
But unfortunately now the Raiders find themselves down a goal with just over 2 minutes left to play. So
Sadlad popping his one up, but Carter is there to make a comfortable save. But it's getting followed by Scrub, where 50-50 by Classy and Microach. Carter sends the ball in the middle of the field, hoping for a Raider teammate to connect on that, but there's no Raiders there to connect on it, so he's probably disappointed his teammates there. Microach going up. And
once again, these backboard passes being New Mexico State's favorite thing to do.
As Microach clears his ball out to that was a pass. That was not clear. That was a great pass to Carter, who's not really able to follow up on that one, as
taking it across his own goal line.
Classy being very comfortable with that ball this game. Getting a decent shot off the crossbar. Can the Aggies follow up on this one? And Unquist clears it.
Yeah, just enough to throw off Sadlad coming in for the...
Scrub's going in for a shot, but it's off the back. No Aggies able to connect on that one. As we see both teams basically trying to make the same plays off the backboards this time. Microach also going off the backboard. It seems that that's the place to be.
Yeah, closing in under 1 minute to play. The Raiders have to get something here.
Sadlad putting it into his own corner, going up for the aerial. He's been loving the air this whole game as he's been absolutely dominant in there. As Carter flicks it over Classy. Can we follow up on this one? No, we can't, sadly. As his ball is going to Classy in the corner. Scrubs in the middle. This ball's in front of the Raider goal, but Carter's there to clear it.
30 more seconds. Raiders got to give it their all. You know, you don't really have to focus so much on defense. I'd say they need to start being more risky in the attack.
As Microach clears to the side, we see Sadlad being on the Raider half. The redirecting is on goal. Unquist is there to put it in his own goal, sadly, and this game is going to 3-1. A lot can happen in 15 seconds. Hopefully we can see little Augustana plays off the kickoff, but it's not looking good for Raiders, is it?
Yeah, good redirect there. Unquist unable to get the save.
Unquist possibly not expecting the shot either.
Yeah.
As 10 seconds left in this game. Class is playing it off the backboard, and Sad's there not to finish this game off. And it's Bosky popped on in front of the goal. This game's officially lost now. But can we keep this goal from not going in?
And there we go. Game 5 ends in a New Mexico State win, which means New Mexico State takes the series 3-2. But I do got to say the Raiders found ways to limit the amount of goals being scored and found ways to score.
These New Mexico players were really good. I am not going to get anything away from them. We had Scrub being an absolute master of defense, and Classy with some insane redirects and reads off of the backboard, of plays. So I hope the Raiders can keep their heads high.
And next Thursday, JV and Varsity Rock League again. And then Tuesday, Smash. So make sure if you're on campus or around, you come to the hub and watch online or whatever. Any closing things you want to say, Rick?
I think you have a closing thing to say.
Not today. See you guys next week.